Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Four Circles Healing Tarot. I'm Jerry Sadler. So wonderful to have you all here, all you wonderful beings of light. This is going to be a general week reading for the week, just to see what the energy is going to be like coming up for the coming week. So let's get right on into it. Okay guys, so I'm using the Mystic Mondays Tarot for this week's reading, and just to let you know straight away that I'm not looking at reversals today. So this is just to be a general reading for the week. Like I said, just to see what kind of energy you're going to be working with. I'm also going to be using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle as well to get some extra information should we require it. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards a little bit. I'm not taking jumpers either. So this pack does tend to be a bit lively at times. I hope you're all well, safe and sound during these very crazy times you're living in, and I hope things are going to be settling down, especially in the United States now. Things have changed there, or will be in the process of changing, I should say. And I think on the 15th we are moving into, or we've got a super moon, a super new moon in Scorpio, so it's going to be quite intensive energy there for setting intentions, and that energy could be around for a few months. I'm not an astrologer, so I can't say for definite. I believe that is what the case will be. And then on the 21st of next month, we move into Sagittarius season for a start, but I think we move into like air energy, and it's moving from where it is at the moment, apparently, from what one astrologer I saw during the week, where for the last 200 years we've been in the earth energy, and that's the reason why there's been a lot of industrial things happening. There's been a lot of power grabbing and sort of mechanization and things like that. And now we're going to be moving into like an air energy, so it could be, is it the age of Aquarius or something like that, and and that's going to be more focused on communication, so it could be technology advancements and things like that, as well as speaking to one another, more union rather than division. So let's hopefully enjoy that kind of weather in times to come, and it's looking good then in for 2021, if that is the case. So I'm just going to ask the universe on behalf of the collective, what does the collective need to know for the coming week, please? What do they need to be aware of for the coming week of November the 9th until the 15th, please? November the 9th to 15th, what does the collective need to be aware of? Just make sure you can see these cards. Yeah, that's good. So not reading reversals. Which one? That one, okay. So that then is overall. Okay, so let's have a little peek to see what we got here. So if you take this like the first half of the week this side, and this is like the second half of the week, so Monday to Wednesday, Wednesday to Sunday, that kind of situation. And we've got as the overall energy the 10 of Wands. So yeah, that can be a burden. That could be that you're being overwhelmed. That can be that you're doing maybe too much, too many fingers in too many pies, that kind of situation. But it's also a transition card. You've come to the end of this particular phase, this particular page, and you're going to turn over a new leaf, if you like. You're going to turn over the page to the next one, obviously, to see what the next one's going to bring. You've been carrying this load for a while, and this could be work-wise, this could be relationship-wise, obviously, depending on which area of life that this resonates with, you take with you. And same with any part of this reading, whatever resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, then just leave it. But I feel this may well be just in general life. This could encompass all areas of your life where perhaps there's been a bit of a drudge, sort of some drudgery going on. Maybe it's to do with your work, up and down, all the kind of situation that's been going on right now. Are you coming or going? You don't know. And it could also be to do with your relationship. Maybe that's had a knock-on effect on your home life and your relationships and things like that. Relationships, not only just in a romantic sense, but also in a social sense as well, work sense. You know, it's had a knock-on effect, you know, and it's been maybe a bit testy, or it just felt a bit heavy over the last while. But now there's going to be a releasing, because beyond this, beyond the 10, you go back to the 1, and the 1 is then in the tarot the Magician, and we're talking about then mixing good potions together and playing around with the elements and creating a potion for moving on, creativity and manifestation. So you're moving into a new phase of your life, or not necessarily a new chapter, but certainly a new page, turning a new leaf, if you like. You have, at the start of the week, you've got the Ace of Swords. So that's an inspirational idea, something new coming in. That's absolutely mega, sort of an epiphany of some kind. So it's a clear thought or a clear vision of where you want to go. So that's the gift you're getting from the universe at this time. And it's moving on from that, actually, and it's telling you, more or less was pointing you, not so much telling us, pointing you in the right direction. And you get this idea at the start of the week, Monday, Tuesday, that kind of time, yeah, and you feel, yeah, that's what I'd like to do. You maybe get inspired by something you see on TV or in the media, or on social media and things like that, or maybe you just were chatting with friends and so on, or somebody at work, you get an inspiration of something. Yeah, you know, that's going to change my life. I think I'll do that. And that could be to do with learning, that could be to do with maybe starting something new, a new hobby, or a new sideline, something to do with perhaps bringing in an extra income. For some of you, that could also mean moving into a different sector, work-wise, okay? Or you find a way to boost your relationships in some way, all right? Then we have the 3 of Wands. So that's a new beginning. So this is to do with communication as well. So, and it's something that's getting you fired up. This is to do with your passion. Wands to do with passion. So whatever it was that came in, or the idea you had on the Monday, Tuesday, on the Tuesday, Wednesday, you were really fired up about it. You want to go ahead with it. This is something new, a new beginning for you, a new phase. This is moving in from not just turning over a page. This is moving into a new phase of your life. Perhaps a new chapter in that sense, or almost a new chapter. You know, it's maybe not a big major thing at this moment in time, but it could well be something that's coming in that's going to change things around for you in a very positive way. You know, and it could well be to do with finances. It could well be to do with a relationship of some kind, maybe moving on to the next level in your relationship. You know, if you're romantically attached. Or it could well be maybe just something as simple as, you know, getting a new pet, getting a dog or a cat. You know, to bring something new into your home life, you know, and creating a new relationship in that way. But this is moving on. Now this is seeing your ships that have already come in, and you decided, you know, I can either wait for the next ship to come in, or I can go meet it. Yeah, and you may decide that you're going to meet it. So it's a new beginning towards the middle of the week. You're going to have this idea at the start of the week, and then towards the middle of the week, it's got you excited. You've thought about it. I want to go for it, and then you decided you will. And you've got the 2 of Pentacles here, so this is balanced. You know, this is balanced energy as well. It's to do with relationships, but it's also to do with balance. So it's a financial relationship of some kind. So it could well be a new work opportunity or a new income opportunity that is coming in at the start of the week, and it's going to create some balance in your life. You know, because the 2 of Pentacles normally would indicate always juggling the money kind of situation, but I feel in you know, and maintaining the books, if you like, sort of maintaining the balance within your relationships, or within your financial relationships. You know, always keeping a good eye on your money and things like that. But I feel this is to do with a financial relationship. Now there could be some indication that you have to stand up for something that, you know, that because you believe in it, you need to stand up for it. So there's going to be some resistance to this. You know, whatever this happens to be, you know, this opportunity that's coming in, it could end up that people perhaps close to you, family wise, or a social group, that kind of situation, could be resistant to it at first, but because you can communicate what that idea is, you're still going to be able to go ahead with it, because I feel it's well aspected. This is a good reading so far, because it is going to bring balance. So it could well be, now I'm feeling that it's a financial opportunity coming in. It could be new work, it could be a side hustle, it could be you starting your own business, whatever it happens to be. You know, it's something new and it's got you excited and you're passionate about it enough to stand up and defend it. And you're on the higher ground, so you are the one that's in charge, and all other opposition is basically feeble. And they're not going to stop you from doing it. So towards the end of the week, then, you know, you start the week with this great idea and you start to put it into practice, and towards the end of the week, you know, yes, you're ready to defend yourself with it, and it's something you firmly believe in, you're passionate about, and you know, it's going to help you to turn over a new leaf in your life. So I'm going to get a couple of cards in from the Chakra Wisdom. Let's see what we get here. What else do we need to know? What else does the collective need to know about this reading, please? What else does the collective need to know about this reading? Thank you. I'm not taking jumpers, thank you. What else does the collective need to know about this reading? Thank you. Right, okay, so we've got despondence. First of all, now despondence could well be because of the resistance that you receive because of this new thing that you want to start, that it could be a bit of a burden in that way. So it's more to do with mental despondence, but there's always going to be a positive side to that. And I'm going to obviously go into the book to find out what that is in a moment. But you've got recovery, so whatever it is, it's going to bring recovery into your life. It's going to bring a healing into your life this week. And we've also got mysticism, so it could well be some kind of spiritual practice that you decide that you're going to do. Perhaps that's why you got the resistance, because you're going away from family traditions, maybe traditional values and things like that. Maybe you go more a spiritual route rather than a religious route kind of situation. Maybe you're breaking free from that. That could be it as well. So I'm just going to look into the book. And to do that, first of all, I need to put my other glasses on. So let's have a look at despondence. And that's in the purple, despondence. Okay, so I'll hold it like that, you can see it better. So the legend then: Iris is depressed and unable to look after herself or her home. She cries out to the great spirits for help. Mother Earth appears and suggests Iris shower, eat a good meal and clean up her house. She does, but still feels despondent. Suddenly a hurricane hits and Iris springs into action to rescue her neighbour's children in the urgency. Iris finds the way out of depression by taking action. So that says to me straight away that although you may feel resistance or get resistance from people or others about your new idea, by taking action you will win them over. So it teaches us that the only route out of stagnation is motion. If we do nothing, we must accept the consequences. So you need to take this action, really. I say need. It'd be a good idea for you to take this action if you want to get out of maybe the stagnation and the burden that you've been carrying up to now. If you want to break free from that, then this is a way out you've been offered. Okay, it's a gift from the universe. So whatever the opportunity is, have a good look at it. Obviously, always do your due diligence. And if you feel it's right for you, then use this as a way out of your current situation. Okay, so we've got recovery. I just realised these are all in the purple, all from the same section. That's brilliant. So that says something. So recovery then. Greta wakes to find painful childhood memories all around her room. In the distance appears a large wooden door with a white light streaming through the keyhole. As Greta tries to gather up her painful memories, they melt away and form the great lilac key. She places the key in the locked door, and a wave of fear engulfs her. The door opens and the pain and fear recede. Clarity comes. Survival is no longer enough. Okay, so once the key has been used to open the door, you will have a new way of living, one without keys. Where you are heading, there are no locks. So this is where you are at the moment, you know, with all this burden and so on, and this is the key. This is the key that's being offered to release you from all this that's been happening right now, and you can move on to maybe for some of you this could well be moving into like self-employment, working for yourself, because locks, that could also mean being tied down to an employer. Perhaps you are burdened with the thought of working for somewhere else or for someone else, because it just hasn't worked, especially this year. It just hasn't really worked out for you. So you're looking at maybe moving out on your own, doing your own thing, and that kind of frees you from, you know, the being locked into a work style relationship. It could also work out in other areas of your life. You take what you need for that. Mysticism, I saw that up here somewhere. Yep, here we go. So mysticism then. A woman named Aubergine calls on the telephone to confirm that she be with us tonight. Yet no woman named Aubergine has been invited. Of the 4 invited, 2 are wed, and 2 are unknown to each other, a woman and a man. Surely if this mysterious woman were the guest of the man, she would have made it known. A woman approaches, the woman named Aubergine, the woman who will be with us tonight. So it is wise to be the observer. Do not respond until you are certain. The unknown is not easy, but it is no longer necessary to fear. That's what I was saying earlier on, shortly. You know, yes, this opportunity is coming in, but do your due diligence. If it feels right, go for it. If it doesn't feel right, wait out, because there could well be another opportunity coming your way anyway. Okay, so it looks good for the coming week, guys. New opportunities coming in. This, because it's a general reading, it's not going to be for everyone, okay? But take, as I said, what is relevant to you. But there's a new opportunity coming in. It's being presented to you. Do your due diligence. Make sure it's right for you. If, you know, tune in, meditate on it. What does your gut say? What does your intuition say? And if it feels right, go for it. But be prepared that you may get some resistance and may have to end up standing up for whatever it is you're doing. Be prepared to do that. But if you do that, you should be okay. All right, that's what I get for you for this time, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. And until next time, Namaste.